go up, then put a 13, and once it's 13, I click it. Oh, hang on, what I do? Yes. You know what? Before I do that, hey guys, my name is Crazy Green Fox. Welcome back to Staring Parable. Um, yeah. What the hell do you want? What do you mean? Hang on. What did I do? Before we get started, can I just say something? Sure. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Oh, you're welcome. A lot of people don't take that step seriously and just leave the clock like 12 and call it a day. I did it because in case there's like a type of what's it called? A type of ending I need my time to be at. That's why I did it. I'm still confused if time means anything. But you really take the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. You're welcome. That's how I know you care about the experience. You paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the time you're setting are correct. I make sure it's correct. Tell you what, I make you a deal. What is it? X. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, the clock would be your favorite time. I have a favorite time. I guess my favorite time is like 10 p.m. I guess. I don't fucking know. Just set the clock to your favorite time. I need to write this down. Just set the clock to your favorite time. You know what? I have this video. If I remember, I might play it later. I don't have a favorite time. I don't think anyone in life have a favorite time. Do I have a favorite? I'm just gonna stick with 10, 11, or 12 a.m. Just set to your favorite time. I actually feel like I need to take a picture of that. Okay, I make sure I have it on my favorite time. Once I figure out what my favorite time is. I'm gonna take a picture right quick. It is so blurry. I cannot read it. What if I turn off my light? Give me a second. Okay, I can see it a little better now. Because I know damn well I'm not gonna remember. I probably won't even remember either. She's been cooperative. The next time I beat up the game. Yeah, I can read it. I can read it from here. I can read it. Set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, put whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You earned it. Thank you. Alright, I let you get back to the video game now. To be honest, I have no idea that this was gonna happen. But that is pretty cool, right? They're gonna let me set it to my favorite time. But for it, is the clock really that pointless? That would have more use than that. That sucks.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, see the intro again.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I miss the narrator. He's so cool.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. But, okay, what's that trophy? It said welcome back. I wanna see what it is. Welcome back. Quit the game, then start it again. All I did was, it just crashed and I just started up again. So I didn't really do something. But if you say so, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I just realized this is the computer. I turned it off. I can't turn it back on. I don't know what I did, but let's go. Can I turn more computers off? Would I unlock something secret? Or is it just me turning shit off? There's an open door there. I'm not gonna do the new content. I think there's more in the new content area, but I'm not gonna go there yet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
No, I'm gonna listen.
he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna listen for now. We never listen. We always go to the door on the right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ooh, broom
Stanley
closet.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. Fine. Oh
Coming
yeah.
to a staircase, Stanley
See,
walked upstairs
stairs.
to his boss's office.
Let's go down.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
What?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I am.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked
Oh.
down? Why
I
did
didn't
doors
realize.
close automatically behind him wherever
I
he
always wondered.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Can I
What
want
a
to see
relief
if this
Stanley
card
felt
does
to have
anything.
finally found an answer,
I just
an
waited for you to stop
explanation.
talking.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ah!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Now it makes sense.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife
You don't have a
and my
wife.
job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Okay, chill.
And everything went black.
Okay then.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I'm a woman now. Amazing.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Well, people are
And although
still
she would
real.
soon
That's
turn
cool,
to go
I
call
guess.
for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment
So you
that she
just
stood
left
there,
there?
staring down at the body,
You didn't even call the ambulance?
and then she turned and ran.
Just left Stanley there to die. It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. You know, I have a theory. Game theory. Basically, this is just
All of his
Groundhog Day.
co-workers were gone.
That's my theory.
What
That's
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The only difference is that Stanley doesn't remember what happened. Yeah, the end is never the E.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay,
he
we
entered the
did
door.
this.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
And
Perhaps
Stanley
he wanted to
doesn't
stop by
care.
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love to sniff.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back
Why
to
sniff
business,
cocaine when
Stanley
you
took
can
the
sniff
first
cocoa
open door
powder?
on his left.
Wait, did we do everything this way? Because I do want to press that button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you went over there, did everything over there. That
And so he
I can do.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
Button.
door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get
Yes.
even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
you looking through your notes.
from here it's, left.
From here, is it actually left? I expected doors to open here. Can I click door? I can't. Fine, left.
Oh, no.
Ah!
No, it's to the right, my
You
mistake.
fucking scared me. Don't do that.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What
Yeah,
was I
why?
thinking?
What were
It's
you
clearly...
thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Fine.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Okay,
I've got
you got
it now.
it.
This story
Okay.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Where?
No.
Huh?
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Yeah,
Quick,
why am I
Stanley,
here?
close your eyes.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine, I
We
close my
we just
eyes.
get back to,
Okay.
who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story
sorry.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
For real? That's it? That's all we're gonna do? Well, how do you get the boring ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Cause remember the broom closet that I walked past?
When Stanley...
What?
Wait,
What?
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 No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
do?
did you change anything when
I
we were
didn't do
back in that
shit.
room with all the monitors?
I
Did you
didn't.
move the story somewhere, or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah, what
It
you
was right
do?
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Find the story. Find the story. Let's go through this door. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Mighty sad and alone again in major backroom vibes. And now the phone is fucking ringing. Even though I don't use that phone at all.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure
It
I've
is
ever
the
been on. I
worst.
can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
And it is.
Do we just...
Dad made it back. Wait, give me a second. I gotta deal with the phone.
need to restart the game again?
No, I found this.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, give it a shot. I thought I found a way. I didn't. I'm sad. Okay, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never
What?
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
Okay.
and retrace our steps.
You messed up the game big time. All I did was just walk around. What in
Now
the fuck are we?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall,
like
but
I'm
I
gonna get
believe my
stabbed
story
here.
took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
I had
Stanley?
the banana.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
I
And
did.
it really
I
paid
really
off.
tried.
So, good job.
Thank
oh,
you.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Me neither.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Wait.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Yeah, but you fucked it up.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
Same.
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Thank you. Restart. But the banana is the only way, Ghost.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to
Adventureline.
make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very simple. Why are we going in here? Part of me wants to go that way, but part of me wants to go this way. That means we have to do this again. The line up, yeah, the line up,
You see,
line to the banana.
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
It's about the
is the
journey,
story of no
not the destination.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the
look-
nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
What's
I
wrong
think
with
what
the
we need right
line?
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I actually like this. I hope I don't get copyright for this. I'm gonna skip that. Okay, let's turn. Let's continue.
Wait, cut the music.
Yeah, please
Go
cut
back
it.
and look at that fern.
The fern?
Stanley,
fern.
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Is it?
Make sure you study it closely
Okay.
and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It smells like plant. Yeah, it smells like plant. Okay. Yeah, it's just a fern. I don't know what else to see about that. Why are you obsessed with bananas right now?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The lion. Oh my god.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
I look
and after
away.
we trusted
Don't
you,
worry.
after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. I gotta remember the fern. If I don't remember it, then I don't know. at the line. We back at the line. This time
You know
taking
what,
a...
Stanley? I say
What?
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
It
Just me
is.
and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Me
What
and
do you want
narrator
our story
forever.
to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Lion's
Stanley,
here. Hello,
I'd
Lion.
also like to veto the Lion from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Fine. I'm supposed to ignore you, Lion, but I guess you could come with us. Bye, Lion.
Ah,
What
a
the hell
choice.
are we?
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Okay.
walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that
I'm
in
going
turn
backwards.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory
Okay.
for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
The right door.
Oh, hold up,
The
what's this?
confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Wait, are they get us?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I
Narrator is
restart
gone.
again. Then what?
After
Am I just
a long
supposed to
time
forget?
Stanley died.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Okay,
I won't do it. I won't
Don't
do it.
I'm gonna sit in the chair.
And the timer
Ah!
stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made
I
this
just wanted to
schedule?
sit on the chair.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Please don't tell me that.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
The fucking noise. Why did that noise appear out of nowhere? It just terrified me. And this game is not supposed to be a horror game. Okay, we're back. Are we back or are we back?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, we're just back. Okay. We're just back. Is there anything else we can do? I'm
When
curious. about the
Stanley
broom
came to a set of
closet.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The bloom closet. Was it this way? Don't remember.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. I love looking at tape, eating sharp tools, and licking brooms. Why did I say that? Already, I'm going to look at the new content soon. I'm going to finish what I started. And I'm going to see if there's an actual broom ending. Broom closet or boring ending. Because I swear there is a broom closet or boring ending. What if I... I'm just going to sit here and see. At least I want to know there's an ending. Yeah, there is a broom closet ending. Second broom closet. There's a second broom closet. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, nah, I'm just gonna reset. Begin the game again. Are there 2 broom closets? I'm gonna see. Look at the bucket down. Well, now I gotta go back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me go to the broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, downstairs. Fucking hell, no.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where's the bucket?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
I already did this, so if I don't find a bucket, I'm
in
just
such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something...
Yeah, I don't see it. You would get it later. Get what later? I already did the downstairs. It's like it was a dream sequence.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I am so sad.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Gone for eternity. All because
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm looking for the broom closet.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How did I get it? Is there a broom closet somewhere? Oh shit, that fucking scared me. I need to take a shit. To be rich is a crime. To commit crime isn't it rich. What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Let me use the bathroom, please. Let me use the bathroom. What's the point of the bathroom if I can't get an ending for it? Or at least you reacting to it. You're no fun anymore. Oh. Elevator. Let's go down. Can you at least talk to me, bud? Tell me, like, what the hell am I doing? Oh. I'm pretty sure this is actually, royalty free, so I'm good to play this. Because I swear I heard it on YouTube videos before. How down are we going? My day is good so far. Where are we going? Narrator, at least talk to me. This is how you felt when, like I understand how you felt when I pressed the skip button. Like I just want someone to talk to me. Narrator. Oh, there you are. You humming. Are we just? How long is this gonna take? Narrator. What the fuck? I'm gonna. I don't even know. I guess you just hear enjoying the song. Hoping that I'm actually white for it being royalty free. Because I swear people use it in their YouTube videos. We'll see once this comes out, I guess. Because usually it tells me like probably hours after it's posted on my channel. I don't know what to do. Did I click the button? Go down. That's what I'm supposed to do all day? I'm still here. What about if I press up? Let's go up. Start the music again. Glad the narrator joined himself. I'm enjoying myself too. I like this song. Nice and peaceful. And it is too good to be an elevator song. It sucks that a lot of elevators don't have music. The ones that do have class. Okay, I'm actually giving up. Yeah, that's just pointless. That was all just pointless. Is there anything I could do? Anything I could touch? Anything I could I could eat. Can I eat this piece of glass? Let's see if I
Stepping
can
into
do
his
anything
manager's
in here.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I'm gonna see what happens if I get it wrong too many times.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I want to annoy him, see if this does anything.
2845.
I'm big stupid. I cannot possibly know that it was 2845.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
What the fuck?
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, cool. Let me continue pressing this. Oh, you said 1945. Are you just saying random stuff, or is this actually like secret code or something? You know what? 9. Fuck, I put 8. 90 sec right here. 1987. I put a 0 by accident. It's hard to see. It's history. Your history. Okay, let's go in here. We never really went in here alive. We only been in here once. I'm gonna see if I can do anything. Oh, World War II, okay. Like, I know history, but I don't really pay attention to the years. Because, like, you know. Like, I don't know why, but I do love to learn about history. I just don't care to remember enough for a test. Because it's more fun.
Descending deeper into the building,
I'm not
Stanley
being tested
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature
Ghost, have
of
you
his
seen
job.
videos of
Why did he feel this
Adventurer?
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Amanda the Adventure is pretty cool. If only
Stanley
it wasn't...
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. But yeah, Amanda Adventure is a pretty cool game.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Violent? Why is it violent?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
But... Oh, shit. Jonathan! But Amanda Adventure is like a game. Jacksepticeye played it. Jay from the Cub Scouts played it. Probably Corey played it. I don't know. Huh? What the fuck? Hello?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No! Help! Let me out! Huh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, huh? What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Hello, lady narrator.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office computers. Are these important? Do I need like shut them off? Oh, here's the credits. That's cool. There's multiple ways for me to go. This gives me Monster Inc. vibes a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Butting sounds. Oh yeah, there are those buttings. There's buttings. And that I never pressed. I've just seen 5 and gave up. Maintenance room. Work zone. Wait, what? Early in the development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game becomes and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for this tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. The apartment timer. Oh, it just resets. Okay. Cargo lift. Wait, is a cargo lift? I don't remember that. I feel looking at this room made me feel like there's more to this game that I don't know how to get to. Get in the game, yeah. Okay. So what? What's this? What is this? Come back. Countdown desk. One of the desks from our earlier versions. For the countdown ending. Countdown ending. Let's go back up. I feel like you do have to reset. But I want to explore this place more. Why are you laughing?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh,
but listen to me.
Wait.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no
What?
other way to beat this game.
No.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
No! We are dead. But a woman voice. A woman. There's more about this game than I expect. Narrator? Imagine the female voice come back being like, oh, this is story about fucking...
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was
And
it a
your
painting
mom.
or a photo? He could no longer recall. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm starting to feel like the turning stuff off is important. I need to do it. Why can't you turn off? Let me get on you. I got on you before. Why didn't input? Input received. Let me input to you more. Fine, I got off the desk. Should I just go to new content? I don't know what else I can do.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I gotta see if there's another pathway through here. Cause the characters be that. And plus, I really do feel like there's nothing else I can really do that my brain is capable enough to find out on my own. What's that say? Is that upside down? Oh, I was just saying new content, never mind.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, 2? I did dead ass? I didn't go make it 2?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
So many.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Is that true? Is that true? Is it really true? You better not be joking with me. The end is never end. It's never end again. 427. Stereo Parable 2. That's the 2. Yeah. Wait. The fern. When the fuck are we supposed to use the fern? He told us to remember, but I don't remember the fern. It's not used for anything.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yes.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
It
but
sounds
the
like a
Stanley
fast food
Parable
thing.
2, now that's an artistic
Taste the
statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I hope it's really good. I will deadass buy it. Wait, what's that say? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. It actually says that. If you can, yeah, it does say that. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. There's a piece of paper with a tiny drawing on it. I cannot read that, but it says sequel ideas. Okay, new content is out. New content part 2 coming in. Old plus busted. New hotness. Cool red section of the chart. Boring section of this chart. 2 doors. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I hope they don't wait years to add it to the fucking PlayStation. More TBS, better TSP. I don't know what the hell I said. 1, 2, win-win. Well, I can't wait. I want more of the narrator.
Now,
He's
to be
really
clear,
cool.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
I feel like it'd be the
let's
same
take
thing,
a
but
look at some
different
of the
office.
features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work
I doubt
itself
this is
out.
too.
Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I doubt it is too. Don't play with me. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Knight, Asylum 2, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2 with Jennifer Javard, Dark Souls 2. Sequels are good. If you know what you're doing, yeah. But I do not consider this 2. All they did, like, Ghost, you cannot tell me this is fucking 2. All they did is slap the same game here and added a tiny bit of new content. You cannot tell me this is 2. New features. New content.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
There's a bucket. Why is there a bucket? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. My real name, or you talk about my username? Cause, yeah. I feel like they won't squeeze that deep into that. It probably might just
For
be
the
my
Stanley
username.
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first
to the
and
bu-
most
I didn't
obvious
go to the
answer
bucket, I go
is
next
that they
time.
want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Okay. This is perfect button. Okay. I want you to say my name. Do it. What do you want, Ghost? Oh, that's where I get it. Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But
Okay.
of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind,
Okay, I am
forget
doing that.
whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay. Okay.
I want you to imagine yourself living as
Okay.
Jim, sleeping and waking
Okay.
as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Oh shit.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay. Hello, I am Jim. I am Jim, a real person. Not, I am a real person. And oh, what is this button? This button looks cool. And it says name. I wonder what it would say.
Jim.
Holy shit, it said my name.
You see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you.
It was
button
me.
described you. Do it again, do it again.
Okay, okay.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second
It
time.
does.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth
It
the
was
money.
worth thousands.
Let's take a break from the gym button.
Okay.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
Fine.
I'm putting the gym button away.
Wait, no,
Otherwise, soon
no.
you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
No, come back. No. I'm Jimbo. Fine. Wait, what's this down here? Nothing, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's nothing. I'm not gonna click every door. Some doors won't open. What? I want to go through there now, but I'm gonna...
I suppose I could allow only
Wait.
people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Merch. Wait, is that code? I mean, is the yard code actually real? I saw new content, Stanley Parable. Just imagine just having a shirt that just has 2 on it. No explanation, just 2. I actually wonder if that's a real code. I mean, yard code. I'm gonna try to see if I could get it on my phone right quick. Oh, it is. It is. It's actually merch. Okay, let me read it. Welcome to the official website of Stanley Parable 2. Asuka, huh? Watch our helpful and informational video to learn more about the Stanley Parable and what the journey becomes a sequel is all. That's neat. If you're more of a prequel sort of person, check out the Stanley Parable. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the yeah. But it's real, and it has a video. I'm not gonna play the video. Obviously, I watch it on my own time if I really want to. Now, where's the bucket? The bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair
Where's
in
the
those who
bucket?
played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
I'm gonna hold it now.
it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
Wait, you just
the
swore.
bucket is the perfect solution.
You fucking
Come on,
swore.
give it a try.
Ooh.
Can you feel it?
Yes, I
The
can feel
glow
his
of
power.
comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I
The
do feel
benefits
more
of the
pretty.
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, I'm keeping a bucket though. Fuck you. Let's go. Me and my son is out of here. Wait,
Does
you're
anyone
actually-
give out
what the-
awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
No screenshots. Wait, is this actually what Stanley looks like? His face? He looks actually pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Bucket. Infinite hole. Okay, let's go bucket. Let's go. Okay, we haven't been through that area. I don't want to go in there yet, and just in case that makes me continue. A whole new office. Look at the floor. Pretty. What's that noise? Please no screenshots. I'm recording the whole shit. Red is the new orange. The updated ray tracing, more of the same, but in a good way. Sequel. At least we have more ray tracing than Minecraft Bedrock. New feature, new content, new ideas. Ooh. What's this? Ooh. Free, new, plus easy trophy. Oh, look at me. I'm the pinnacle of fabulous. Okay, can you find them? 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 Let's go bucket. I'm gonna go. We look so ugly. I'm gonna go. Where are we going? Easy trophy. Oh, down here. Free trophy. Pull the lever. Receive your new trophy. No more steps. It just worked. Get yours right now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes.
Thank you.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Thank you.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken.
Aww.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I want to get a picture of my bucket. Come on. Gotta work somehow. Fine. But for real, can I not get that? I feel like there's something down here. Nope, never mind. But do I seriously can't to get that?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, okay, that's the exit's over there. I'm not exiting yet. We haven't been up here. Me and my bucket. Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Oh, really?
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Come on, at least give me a trophy for it. You're almost there. Look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful. And look at all the people trying to grab it. But look at me. Me and my bucket. 0 out of 6. Wait, is there actually 6 or are they joking? Collect them all. Can you find all of them? Can you find all of them? Can you? Oh, that's. Oh. Fuck.
God,
that means
it
I
really
actually got
is the
to.
worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Infinite hold. You won't die. What's in here? No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Yes.
Like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I'm gonna go with Get Well Next Sunday. Get Well. Do I actually have to? Oh. Like, this one's more colorful. But then again, who the hell would bring that in an office? It makes sense to Get Well Sunday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly.
I didn't
but we
choose
all have to
it.
move on from our mistakes.
I chose this. Okay. Anything else I can anywhere else can go besides exit? Because the exits, I think the exit's here. Do I really have to find collectibles though? Jump circle, N, S. Wait, jump circle N. I am here, so it's down here.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as
That
well.
seems cool, yeah.
Oh, wait.
What?
You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well.
Okay, you just said it?
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Aw. Come on, I want to jump. Let me jump. Aw. Oh, you can't. I got the trophy. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Okay. Wait, this. Okay, that's not a front. Never mind. Exit is. I want to make sure I don't exit and go and exit. Exit is. Okay, I am here. Exit is up there. So I'm guessing I entered through. I think the door I talked about is correct. Well, wait, no, this is exit. Never mind. Exit is up those stairs. Okay, where we been? This map. Free trophy. The button that says the name, merch. Setting world champion. Resource bucket, office decorations, epilogue. Collectible, infinity hole. Sort of epilogue. Epilogue is what I thought the exit was. Is then we're gonna go to the infinity hole. Wait, this is cartoon 2 here. It's an imposter. I hope to add like
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah, it would be.
Yes, it will go at the end of the well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. But it'd be funny if in Stanley Parable 2 there's an Among Us thing. That'd be funny. Even though like Among Us is technically dead, it would still be funny. Because you can't lie. It doesn't matter if you say, oh, it's a dead game. If it's fucking popular at one point. Okay. World champion. Come on. Infinity hole. The bucket is the best part. I love the bucket. That's the infinity hole. How deep can we dig? The holy moly. Okay, bucket, we're gonna be...
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm
What?
truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. Ready, bucket? Let's go.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
It
One
is.
of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and
We
we
have a
can
teleport
continue onward.
I'm gonna see if it actually is possible.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do
What?
recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
But I wanna
Maybe
see.
do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I wanna see if there's something here.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
I could barely
Well,
see the
that
top.
sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh, I found the bottom.
Hey, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Hell
hole.
yeah.
You found me out, Stanley.
New
I'm a
mug.
liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe
I
you're
didn't-
the problem.
Okay, I didn't even say anything.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I
Why
didn't
don't
say
we just
anything.
put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Or just
If
say
that
a
works
very
for
deep
you,
hole.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I'm gonna drink some more water. I like this hole. You can barely see the top. Okay, I think he was dead ass about being up there.
Great.
so.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Whoops.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
And
The
it's not
problem is
me.
that you like holes too much.
What's wrong with
A
holes?
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not
I like
you. Oh,
deep
no,
holes.
no, no, no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh, this is shorter.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I
Yeah, but you
think
didn't
it
make
was
a
that
deep
not
hole.
infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Fine.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If
I like
this starts
holes.
to become a thing where... Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
Yes.
it's shorter, right?
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
Yeah,
deep,
just call it a
even by the
deep
lax
hole.
overall standards for accountability and marketing. Here, Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Okay.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna
there
see.
it is.
Oh,
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
because I
Oh,
get to crouch.
who am I to judge? You just do
judge me.
whatever it is you're here to
How
do
did I
and
get
hit
out?
the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I'm pressing it. It's not
Is
working.
the teleport button not working?
Yeah, it's not working.
You
Help.
sure?
I'm trapped. Help.
Well, I mean,
please.
I really don't have an explanation. It
Help.
was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
What?
I'm out. Goodbye,
What?
Stanley.
No!
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
No,
And
please,
now you'll get
please,
more
I can
time with it
change.
than you could ever have asked for. It's
I
a
can
win for
change.
everyone. You get to be with the Hole, I get to do literally anything else.
No, please come
Take
back.
care, Stanley.
No.
I hope you and the Hole have a
No.
wonderful rest of it.
Please. I could change. I could change. Narrator. Please. How do I get out of here? Huh? I'm just here in the hole. Every pause button. Wait! The hole. It's getting deeper. Yay! Change your perspective. I'm just a man in a hole, a ugly man, but who cares? And I have a bucket with me. I am. Damn, that's the first time I've ever seen a close up of his face. I am Stanley. Stanley, alone with me and my bucket. Oh. Okay. I'm jumping out to this. I like this. Okay. I don't like it. No, change my reality.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer
What?
using up this space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no
puppies.
longer using
Change
up
yourself.
this space of mine.
What the fuck am
My
I?
head's stronger. Now you're
Am I just
no
legs?
longer using up this space of mine.
Oh, I'm upside down.
My head's stronger. You're no
Oh, God.
longer using up the space
Oh,
of
no.
mine. My
That's some big
head's
lips you have.
stronger. You're no
Oh, I actually like that. That
longer
looks pretty.
using up the space of
I want to stay like that. It looks pretty.
Stanley?
My
Stanley.
head's stronger.
Stanley!
What?
Oh, good, you're
What?
awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the
You
hole?
really gonna do that to me?
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Can I please get out? Is this really my faith? Do I just constantly... Okay, never mind. Oh, we're back here! Yay!
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
You heard Jim in the game. Did we just came in here? Yeah, that's the epilogue. I think that's everything. I think there's nothing else here. I guess like I said, I could try to find collectibles, but I don't think I would have the energy to do that. Especially since they said like collectible. 89. Yeah, I don't see anything, and I don't think I want to go back to the deep hole. But we could try and see if there's actually something behind that door. So we're gonna listen to a narrator this time. Wait, is it closed now? I cannot go back in there. God damn it. Yep, then the only thing we can do is just leave. But this is really good. I love it. I cannot wait for Stanley Parable 2. Okay, we need to find the exit. Exit's right here.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yeah,
Ready to
and I
move
have
on
a
now?
bucket. Yeah, I'm ready to move on. Finally, after all this time, I'm ready to move on. There.
So, Stanley,
Is
what
this
do
gonna
you
be a
think?
presentation?
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know
love the
it's not
bucket.
exactly clear yet how exactly
You
these
better keep
features
the
will come
bucket.
together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's
We'll sit
going
in
to
this
work.
chair.
There's definitely a
just gonna
good
stand
game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
What?
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
You just turned it.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags
love
are, they
it.
won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What? Wait, is this a gag? Is this true? Hello?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
It's skip button now.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wait, is this actually
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
These have balloons.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him,
Bucket?
begging him to pick it up.
Where's
Why was he not
it?
doing it? Stanley picked up the bucket.
I didn't see you. I was mesmerized. Let's go, Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah. Let's go, Bucket.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
The broom closet! Should I go in there? I do it later. Next time.
Coming
Right
to a
now I'm on a
staircase,
mission.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this
forgot how to get the
revelation,
8,
Stanley may have broken down into
trophy.
an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yes, the bucket's
Even
everything.
now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
I did.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
I think it's 88888.
Eight.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Me and my bucket forever together. But I might end it soon after this, so I could try to see if I could do anything for a fourth part.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yes. I'm gonna call the bucket Stanley Jr.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
We actually doing it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
What about if I do the try to find the numbers, the number buttons?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Yep.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
I hope
Had
not.
the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds
two
of
people are
things
fired.
does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
My only friend.
At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
I
with
found
emotions.
3.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
5.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I need to find
Stanley
1.
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket
1,
would
2.
dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived
Found
in a
1, 2.
really cool way. And
Oh,
the bucket
yeah.
made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
1, 2, 3. And I'm guessing. Try to see if I can find 4. We need a 4. Where's 4? Bucket, you and me gotta find 4. If you help me find 4, I let you press it. Is that 4 up there? Wait, huh? How am I supposed to get up there? Because I see a 4. Well, other button, assuming it's 4. You know, let's start pressing it. 1, 2. 3. 'Hey, there's a button. Where's 4? Because I'm not sure if that's supposed to be 4 up there. No, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna search it up. I'm just gonna search up where it's 4. Button heaven? No, I don't care. Button 4. Walk towards the potted plant in the back left corner of the room. They turn around. Okay, towards a potted plant. In the left. Bottom left. I don't see it. I'm gonna just get a video so I can. I didn't want to use a video, but I do just want to find the button because obviously it's 5, and I want to find 4. Let me see right quick. for a button. Because I don't see a potted plant. Okay, it's loading, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. Bomb secret? I don't care. Okay, it looks like I can't find it, and like no video's telling me anything, so I'm just gonna complete this first ending with the bucket, because I want to know what the narrator says about the bucket. Unless there's a button here.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
You know what? Turn it on.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped
Bucket, no!
in horror. Had this been the
Why?
bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
My
Stanley
own
was
child.
prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What? Wait, what?
Birds. Silly.
Birds?
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Ooh, flamingos. Don't know that bird.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another,
Penguins.
and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all.
I
It
don't know
was a
what bird that
facility
is.
for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards
That's a
this
weird
incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never
Oh,
found
yeah.
freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds
I'm gonna
imaginable.
press this button.
Of all the possible
looks fun.
paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, it just goes back. Okay. Because, like, when we got there, I just realized I haven't pressed on. So, I took the opportunity to do that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if you say something else if I try it?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
No, I was just kidding. I like that the screen is red now. Again. I'm just gonna press it just because. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, subscribe and press the notification. And unless if I decide to do all the endings I did, but with the bucket, I don't think there's a point. Click to menu. Yeah, I don't think there's a point. And I want to see if the menu screen changed to 2 or something. This is actually 2. But it doesn't really feel like 2. Is it just me? I feel like we're just gonna go in the same circle. But this time with a bucket. But it actually says 2. The game is actually 2. I can't believe I doubted you. I thought the ghost was lying. I thought the Ultimate Deluxe is just the deluxe. There's probably more to this game than I thought. But hey, like, we will see. We see this new content, and we have our bucket Stanley Jr. by our side. Will I do the same endings again just to see what the narrator says with me in the bucket, or would I just find any new endings that I could see, just so I could, I don't know. I am gonna search up like how many endings 2 has, and see if that helps, or how many it has in general, because we got a lot of endings. But yeah, I hope, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button. If you're new here, subscribe and press the bell notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.